Did you know that Kansas is actually flatter than a pancake? It sounds like a joke, right? But believe it or not, a group of scientists once compared the land of Kansas to a pancake from IHOP. Yes, the breakfast place, and found that Kansas was almost perfectly flat. They measured it using math. A pancake scored 0.957 on the flatness scale, while Kansas reached 0.9997. That's almost a perfect one, meaning, scientifically speaking, Kansas is smoother than your breakfast. Of course, the study was meant to be funny, published in a journal known for mixing humor and science. But it captured something true about this place. The horizon stretches so far that you almost feel like you could see the curve of the earth. A land of open skies, golden fields, and quiet beauty, where simplicity turns into something breathtaking. So how can a place that seems so flat still feel so full of life? Stay with me. You're about to see why Kansas is anything but plain. In Kansas, there's a special kind of adventure that not many people know about: storm chasing. It's not about danger or thrill-seeking, but about learning, photography, and seeing nature's power up close, safely. Some tour companies offer small, personal trips where guests can learn from real experts and capture amazing photos of the sky. These tours focus a lot on safety. Even though travelers get close to the action, everything is carefully planned and guided by professionals. Tornado season in the Great Plains runs from April to July, and Kansas sits right in the heart of it. The biggest storms usually happen from late May to early June, a time storm chasers call May Madness. During this season, storms start in the south, in Texas and Oklahoma, then move north through Kansas and Nebraska, before reaching the Dakotas and Wyoming by July. That makes Kansas the perfect place to experience the peak of tornado season. Because of that, Kansas has earned the nickname the storm-chasing capital. It's not only about adventure. This season also brings travelers who stay longer and support local towns and farms. Now, before we move on to the next spot, here's a quick question for you. In what year did Kansas become a state? Comment your answer below. There's a place where the wind sings through endless waves of grass, and the sky feels close enough to touch. This is the Flint Hills, one of the last wild hearts of Kansas. The Flint Hills are a region of rolling hills and open prairies, mostly in eastern Kansas. Long ago, people called it the Bluestem Pastures. The area got its name from the hard flint, also called chert, found in the rocky ground. The Flint Hills ecoregion is special because it has the largest stretch of unbroken tallgrass prairie left in North America. Since the ground is rocky and hard to farm, early settlers couldn't grow crops here. Instead, they turned it into cattle country. Every spring, ranchers still use controlled burns to refresh the grass and keep it healthy for grazing. Because the land was never plowed and has few towns, the Flint Hills remain one of the last true tallgrass prairies in the country, a rare and beautiful piece of the Great Plains. If you are watching this, please click the subscribe button in the corner of the screen. It's completely free, but means a lot to us. The sunflower isn't just the state flower of Kansas. It's also one of the brightest symbols of its beauty and tourism. Every year, when late August turns to early September, the sunflower fields come alive. For only about 2 weeks, the fields glow with endless yellow blooms stretching under the wide Kansas sky. Because the season is short, many farms turn this moment into a special event. Some host big sunflower festivals, while others invite visitors to pick their own flowers to take home. Here, people come from all over to walk through the golden fields and take photos that look straight out of a dream. Visitors can enjoy games, food, and bright rows of sunflowers all in one place. Many farms have learned how to make the short season last longer. Instead of offering free visits, they now sell tickets to full-day experiences that mix sunflowers with food, music, and games. Some even add fall attractions like pumpkin patches and local wine tastings. Golden wheat fields stretch across Kansas as far as the eye can see. These fields are home to hard red winter wheat, the kind that Kansas is famous for growing more than anywhere else in the country. The sight of waving golden wheat under a big blue sky has become one of the state's most iconic images. Today, wheat tourism in Kansas is mostly focused on education and trade rather than large public events. One special activity is the Wheat Quality Tour. Here, experts and visitors can walk through the fields, study the crops, and learn how farmers check the quality before harvest. Even though the wheat fields are beautiful, Kansas doesn't yet have big festivals for them like it does for sunflowers. That means there's still a lot of untapped potential waiting to be explored. Many believe the next step is to turn wheat from an industrial crop into a cultural and food experience. Across the open plains of Kansas, giant wind turbines rise high above the fields. Kansas is one of America's leaders in wind energy, with nearly 4,000 turbines spinning across the state. About 400 of them are even taller than the Statue of Liberty. Most of these turbines stand in southwest Kansas, where the strong winds make this region a perfect home for clean energy. The wide, open landscape filled with turning blades has become something new, a kind of industrial tourism site. Visitors come to see the turbines up close and learn how they work. Together, they can create enough power for around 33,000 homes. Visitors can join special tours that let them go inside the turbines themselves. But as wind power grows, Kansas also works to protect its natural beauty. The state's Wildlife and Parks Department asks that new wind farms be built in already developed areas, like farmland, instead of untouched native grasslands. This helps protect rare habitats, such as the tall grass heartland, and keeps the landscape healthy. Most people don't expect to find wild horses in Kansas. But out here, in the rolling grasslands of the Great Plains, you might just spot a herd running free under the wide blue sky. These horses aren't truly wild. They are part of a program run by the United States Bureau of Land Management. They were brought here from western states to live safely in open spaces where they can roam and graze. It's Kansas' own way of helping protect a piece of America's Wild West heritage. Here, visitors can explore freely and watch herds of 100 to 150 horses moving across the hills. It's a dream spot for photographers, especially those with long lenses who want to capture the beauty of these animals against endless fields of grass. Would you love to see these wild horses running free in Kansas? Comment 1 if you've seen them before, or 2 if you'd love to witness it in person. Have you ever seen giant stone towers standing tall in the middle of the Kansas prairie? That's Monument Rocks, also called the Chalk Pyramids, one of the most amazing natural sights in the state. These big chalk rocks stand up to 70 feet tall. Some look like cliffs, some like walls, and some even have arches you can see through. After exploring the dry, rocky beauty of Monument Rocks, let's head east to a place filled with water and life, Clinton Lake. Clinton Lake sits on the southwest edge of Lawrence, Kansas. It's a huge, man-made lake, covering almost 35 square miles of water and land. It's so big and peaceful you can barely see the other side. But before this lake was here, the Wakarusa Valley used to face terrible wild floods. The floods were so strong they repeatedly washed out and destroyed nearby small towns like Belvoir, Bloomington, and Sigil. To stop all that destruction, the government made a huge decision to build a massive dam to lock the water down. The project began in the early 1970s, and the dam was finished by 1975. Today, a team of managers still takes care of the lake and the nearly 15,000 acres of forest around it. It's also a perfect spot for fishing. Plenty of catfish and big bass swim right below the clear blue water. From the calm waters of Clinton Lake, let's travel west to a small Kansas town with a big story, Abilene. Abilene began in 1857 as a tiny stagecoach stop called Mud Creek. A few years later, it got its new name, Abilene, from a Bible verse meaning grassy plains. Abilene is best known as the hometown of President Dwight D. Eisenhower. Now, let's head to Wichita, the biggest and most vibrant city in the state of Kansas. It's also the main city of Sedgwick County. Wichita began modestly as a trading post on the Chisholm Trail in the 1860s, quickly transforming into a city by 1870. In the late 1800s, people called it Cowtown because it was the critical hub where cowboys delivered huge herds of cattle from Texas to be loaded onto the trains. It was a wild and vital stop. In fact, this era of grit and dust even drew the famous lawman Wyatt Earp, who served as a police officer here for about a year. The city has certainly changed a lot since those days, but by the 1920s and 30s, Wichita was looking up literally. Hard-working people and sharp engineers transformed the city into a manufacturing powerhouse, earning it the enduring nickname, the air capital of the world. Today, Wichita is truly a dynamic blend of past and present. It's absolutely full of life, boasting over 1,000 restaurants, 8 major shopping areas, plus a rich tapestry of museums, theaters, and colorful festivals. From its historic Cowtown heart to its role as the air capital, Wichita is a fantastic place to visit and enjoy. We gather info from many places. If you see any mistake or have something to share, please tell us in the comments. Did you know Kansas has a building taller than the U.S. Capitol in Washington, D.C.? It's right here in Topeka. The Kansas State Capitol is a stunning architectural masterpiece that serves as the heart of the state's government. Construction on this magnificent statehouse began in the 1800s, finally reaching completion in 1903 after 37 years of dedicated work. But the real focus, the part that makes everyone look up, is its dome. Standing at 304 feet high, it actually towers over the D.C. Capitol's dome. Even cooler, it's one of the few Capitol buildings in the country where visitors can still climb all the way to the top for an amazing view. You'll find important artwork that truly captures the history and spirit of Kansas. While some pieces are universally well-loved, others have surprisingly caused debate and strong opinions over the years. In the 21st century, the entire building went through a huge restoration, making sure both the interior and exterior looked just as great as the day it opened. The Kansas State Capitol is more than just a government building. It is a proud symbol of Kansas history, art, and the hard work of the people who built it. The Keeper of the Plains is a 44-foot-tall steel statue standing where the Big and Little Arkansas rivers meet in downtown Wichita. This spot between the two rivers is sacred to Native American people and holds deep cultural meaning. The sculpture was created by Black Bear Boson, a Native American artist from Wichita who lived from 1921 to 1980. He wanted the keeper to remind people of the Native American spirit and connection to the land. The statue was placed here on May 18, 1974, to celebrate the United States bicentennial. Many years later, the Keeper of the Plains was carefully renovated and given a new home in the Keeper of the Plains Plaza. The statue, weighing about 5 tons, was raised 30 feet higher on a new pedestal, giving it an even wider view of Wichita. Two beautiful footbridges connect both sides of the river, so visitors can walk right to the plaza at the base of the statue. This was part of a $20 million river corridor improvement project that made the area more beautiful and welcoming. Exploration Place is a science museum sitting along the west side of the Arkansas River in the Delano neighborhood of Wichita, Kansas. With support from the city, county, and Velma Lunt Wallace, it opened in the year 2000. Since then, it has become one of Wichita's most popular attractions, welcoming hundreds of thousands of visitors each year. Right in the heart of Kansas lies Topeka, a city that helped change American history. As the capital and county seat of Shawnee County, it sits strategically along the Kansas River in the northeastern part of the state. Topeka was founded in 1854 by settlers who wanted to end slavery and make Kansas a free state. The name Topeka, chosen 2 years earlier in 1855, comes from a Kansa Osage word that means a good place to dig potatoes. Topeka stands as a city rich not only in history and culture, but also in the enduring spirit of equality and civil rights. The State of Kansas Judicial Center is the main courthouse and the headquarters for the state's judicial branch. It's also home to the Supreme Court Law Library and several offices that help run the state's court system. Dodge City. once known as the wildest town in the Old West. This small city in southwest Kansas began as a stop for travelers along the Santa Fe Trail. In 1871, a rancher named Henry Sittler built a simple sod house near the fort, and that little stop soon grew into a busy town. But even today, you can still feel the spirit of the Old West in every corner of this historic town. Flowing right through the middle of America, the Arkansas River is more than just a waterway. It's a trip through history, adventure, and discovery. The river actually starts way up high in the Rocky Mountains of Colorado. From there, it simply moves across Kansas, Oklahoma, and Arkansas before it finally runs into the huge Mississippi River. It covers about 1,469 miles, which makes it one of the longest rivers in the United States. From 1819 to 1848, the Arkansas River was actually the line dividing the United States and Mexico. Even after they signed a new deal and the border moved, the river still mattered a lot in history. These days, the Arkansas River is most famous for its whitewater rafting. Lots of people come here to ride through its fast and fun water. It gives them great fun and beautiful nature views at the same time. The name Arkansas actually came from the Quapaw tribe, a Native American group who lived right near the river's end. French explorers just wrote down the name the tribe used, and over time, that became the name we use today. Stilwell is a small community in Johnson County, Kansas. It's part of the Kansas City metropolitan area, sitting quietly just south of the busy city. For many years, Stilwell was mostly farmland, especially sod farms that grew grass for yards and parks. Kansas is also one of America's top producers of corn, and those tall green fields stretch as far as the eye can see. In 2024, Kansas produced about 748 million bushels of grain corn, a 22% increase from the previous year. That corn came from nearly 5.8 million harvested acres, up 13% from 2023. And beyond that, Kansas farmers also grew about 4.96 million tons of silage corn, used to feed cattle across the state. Corn planting in Kansas usually begins in mid-April through mid-May, once the soil warms up and the risk of frost fades away. Water from the Ogallala Aquifer keeps many fields alive, though overuse of this underground source is now a growing concern. Even so, the sight of endless rows of corn swaying under the Kansas sun remains unforgettable. At sunrise or sunset, when the light hits those green leaves, the fields glow like waves of life moving with the wind. By early fall, the corn turns golden, a perfect time for photography, family visits, or farm tours that show the full growing cycle from seed to harvest. Ranch and farm tourism in Kansas gives visitors a chance to live the Western lifestyle and enjoy the quiet beauty of the countryside. Guests can stay at working ranches or cozy bed and breakfasts and see what life is really like on the open plains. Visitors can stay in cabins, bunkhouses, or event spaces made for weddings and gatherings. These places invite guests to slow down, breathe in the fresh air, and reconnect with nature. For some, it's a fun adventure. For others, it's a way to touch a piece of American heritage that's still alive in Kansas today. At its heart, agritourism here is about connection. It helps people who've grown up far from farms see, taste, touch, and hear what rural life is truly like. Right by the Arkansas River in Wichita, Kansas, there's a place where time seems to stop. It's called the Old Cowtown Museum, one of the oldest open-air history museums in the central United States. The museum was founded in 1952 and covers 23 acres of land along the original Chisholm Trail. Here, visitors can walk among 54 historic and recreated buildings, from wooden shops and homes to a full working farm. It's part attraction, part living history, and part preservation project. When people step inside Cowtown, they're stepping into the late 1800s, the time when Wichita was still a wild frontier town. Visitors can meet costumed interpreters, try hands-on activities, and enjoy year-round events that bring history to life. All across Kansas, museums help keep the stories of the state alive, from history and culture to science and art. There are hundreds of museums and historic sites across the state, more than 430 museums, and 240 historic landmarks in total. Each one tells a small part of Kansas's big story. In the last few years, more people have been coming to museums in Kansas. These places are also adding more fun, hands-on things to do so visitors can learn by doing, not just by looking. Museums are changing to fit what people want today. Many now offer hands-on activities, interactive exhibits, live history shows, and fun events that bring families back again and again. Some museums let people visit for free or at a lower price, but offer special paid programs or memberships for those who want more. That way, everyone can enjoy the museum, while it still earns enough to keep running and growing. The sky in Kansas feels wider than anywhere else. The endless fields, the wind that never really stops, they all tell you what kind of place this is. It's honest, simple, and steady, like the people who call it home. You drive for miles and still feel like you haven't seen it all. Maybe you never will. But that's the thing about Kansas. Thanks for coming along on this quiet ride through the heart of America. See you on the next journey.